Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Reggaeton. Let's go meet Cervantes and see if we can barter for Heinrich's freedom. And then I guess we head to the arena.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Is there money to be made?
Okay, so we took Malice's hide. Alright, so it doesn't fix that. Get the Commissar's head. So maybe we can hold on to those favors for now.
Keep your wits about you. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Well, I guess it's time to return to the arena. Start working for Cervantes.
Let us not dawdle.
If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. Argenta's hoarse whispers are nothing like the usual clear, almost mellifluous voice that she uses for prayer. Smite me. She looks up at you. Her dark eyes gleam anxiously. Rogue Trader, you find me at prayer. Darkness surrounds us, and we will require all the spiritual fortitude our ravaged hearts can muster. Remain steadfast. We will break free from this darkness. Thank you for your words of solace, Rogue Trader. Argenta pauses, contemplating something. A shadow crosses her face, followed by a flash of unreadable emotion. Tell me, Rogue Trader, do you trust me? Please, look into your heart and tell me what you see. I do. You're a faithful ally. But what if I am undeserving of your trust? Rogue Trader, to lose hope is to err in the eyes of the Emperor, and I am drawing closer to erring than ever before. The darkness all around me thickens, and the clutches of our captors are strong. If I'm to give myself fully to the battle ahead, I'll need all my strength. And to summon such strength, I must purge my soul. Tell me, will you hear my confession? Of course. I killed Theodora von Valancius. I speculated that. What? Huh. We're all wearing masks, even the most righteous. Jai shakes her head in disappointment. Yes, it was me. Not your treacherous kin Voidfear. Not the cultists. Me. She speaks with a strange blend of pride and horror in her voice. I remember every last detail. The ship was under attack. I grabbed my weapon and ran to her side, because I thought it was my duty to protect the Emperor's chosen. And what did I witness when I burst into her study? Theodora von Valancius, a rogue traitor, holding a sinister sorceress artifact, radiating with profane light. It was a lens like the ones we saw in the Rycat system, except it was smaller and far more potent. I instantly knew it to be a weapon of the archenemy. I had seen objects like it before, on Salus Prime, the planet where I had sought the sacred relic, and where I nearly died at the hands of cultists. So many things were made clear to me in that moment. So piercing was the revelation, so obvious the answer to how those heretics had found their way to a planet known to none but those of House von Valancius. I fired before I could even fully comprehend what I was seeing. Terra's light must have guided my hand, for one shot was all it took. The bolter discharge destroyed both the archenemy's artifact and its owner's black heart. But I did not regret killing her, nor do I regret it now. Theodora had succumbed to the archenemy and its dark sorcery. The entire attack on the ship was merely the result of her and Voidfear feuding over their spoils, and I realized it in my heart the moment I saw the artifact in her hand. But standing in that same room was the Honorable Archmilitant, a devout servant of the Emperor, and the reason I had made it off Salus Prime after the cultist attack. When he saw me firing at Theodora, he instinctively rushed to protect her. I killed him too. Argenta lowers her gaze for a moment. Do you remember the orphans I once asked you to meet with, Rogue Trader? One of the boys was the son of the man I killed. My whole life, I had sworn I would not allow villains to orphan children of the Imperium, and then I did so myself. This is what true faith is really about. Shooting first and asking questions later. Sacrificing the innocent without thinking of the consequences. Where's the humanity, sister? The world is not divided into black and white. Lady Theodora, Mort, fell at the hand of the one meant to protect the servants of the God Emperor. I never doubted the security of the von Valancius bloodline when you were close. But now the very foundations on which the power of the rogue traders rests seems to have been violated. Abelard looks at Argenta with a visceral loathing in her eyes, uncovered by either courtesy or respect. They should be his eyes. Argenta looks at you anxiously, waiting for your reaction. You should have told me the truth. I see no reason to condemn you. Theodora deserved to die for her treachery. As for any other victims, it was acceptable collateral damage. I suppose you were right. I had to punish the heretic, and punish her I did. I'm glad I have revealed the truth to you, Rogue Trader. This dishonesty has been driving me out of my mind. Wonder how Adira would react if she was here. Surprised Abelard handled that so well. But maybe that's not the last we've heard of it. Thirsters of Woe, an exquisite strife awaits you. Bloodstained's proselytes will face the sophisticated killers of the Cabal of the Poisonous Whisper, and the challengers who have already survived one fight in the arena to go up against fresh battle meat provided by the Cabal of the Wounded Skies.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy.
You'll suffer exquisitely.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
I can do that, with the right incentive. Am I getting paid for this?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's park right here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I will not. Eradicated.
Right, how to handle this?
Wolves! See how the wolf succeeds!
I will tear your heart out for this.
I like to do this in a way that doesn't hit Jai. It says 0% chance, so I'm gonna do it.
Play. My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Horror await.
You bite like a pup!
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I am his will made manifest.
Alright, take this guy out.
This is why I was
This will down his
chosen.
next turn. And we could run and gun. Well, he's gonna die to burning too. I remember hitting that guy. Must have been collateral damage off screen.
Silent thrash. What a pitiful sight.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. An exemplary strike.
Each strike is a prayer.
I refuse to bow.
And good riddance. Alright, Ulfar, it's your time to shine, buddy.
On it.
Alright, so I'll let him enter the portal.
The
Fine, I guess.
hungry come. So it shall I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Ha! Don't dishonor the wolf with such tasks.
Let's move her forward, and... oh, I don't know. So it looks like the portal got disabled? Not sure what to do about that.
You've got a problem? I've got a prize. Don't get too cocky. I can do that, with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright, we'll drop this here and see if we can get a shot off at this guy. Maybe.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. Am I getting paid for this?
Yeah, I didn't think so. But we don't have a way to get up there because this portal's been deactivated.
They'll write legends about me.
Yeah.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
At your beck and call.
A work for a flesh crafter.
It will be done.
There we go. Amos runs his fingers along the edge of his blade. Your former captives. You have a chance to rectify the mistake that made you forfeit your Archon's favor. One of the witches lets out an acerbic laugh. I doubt Amaris will change her mind. And Sinistoria was surely not want to give up her new plaything. Marazhai glances at the witches, his eyes brimming with a sea of powerless rage. A moment later, he looks at you. His expression changes slightly, one eyebrow arching as if he's trying to make some agonizing decision. Look Marazhai in the eye. Offer still stands. Would you consider switching sides? Donald, did you take too many hits to the head? You're not going to... are you? Ha, a fine jest. He is joking, yes? Ofar catches your eye, and the humor evaporates from his face. Troll balls, you're not joking. Abelard sighs and comments quietly. Welcome to our fraternity of the perplexed, my lord Ulfar. Get used to it. The rogue trader never fails to astonish. Foolish Monkai. The former Draken of the Reaping Tempest is the property of the cult, and only the succubi have the right. The tormented expression in Marazhai's eyes vanishes, to be replaced with the malevolent resolve you have come to know. Your offer is accepted, Monkai. What did you say, you arrogant wretch?
This can't be over. I will revel in your pain.
It's as good as done.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I hunger for battle.
My place is at the fore.
It's actually a bad spot for that area, but that's fine.
Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Woe to you!
That works for me.
I bring agony.
So Argenta should be on the front line.
Will sustain me.
For that exact reason.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I am the Tempest.
You've unleashed my fury.
Doubt is for the weak.
Then again, maybe she's fine on the front line.
My revenge will be delectable. Let the true master inflict the pain.
I yearn for agony.
None can do this. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
You will not withstand my vengeance!
Guy's still kicking? He's got 24 health left. Go after this guy instead.
The wolf is on the hunt. Feel the icy bite of death!
Reduced to dust! I'm not interested. Grey hair!
You're
Sure
hot
hair.
for this.
Here's my perfect moment.
Alright, let's wrap this up.
Die in disgrace!
Easy peasy. The finale is bloody as it is disappointing. Pathetic amateurs who were wrongfully proclaimed champions of the arena have been brought down at the hands of unworthy challengers. Impale to failures, and glory to the victor. Get out, Monkai, and tell Tavrantius that he will pay for this insult. The homunculi aren't really... I don't know, folks you want to make enemies out of. They're pretty nasty. Marazhai shakes the blood off his blades and turns to you, battle fury still blazing in his eyes. A moment later, his lips twist into a smile. Well, no. One can only marvel at the fickle turns of fate, rogue trader. Sometimes we all have to contend with circumstances that make any ally count. Abelard is trying to convince himself, looking at the Xenos in indignation and dismay. So, Monkai, Marazhai looks at you with a strange expression, as if struggling to comprehend what has just transpired. You really are intent on escaping from the chasm, aren't you? What ambitions for arena meet? Call me Monkai one more time, and this partnership is over. He grimaces. I will make an effort not to. I have no desire to die for the spectators' amusement. I take neither do you. I take it, neither do you. Never. I'll break out of this arena, avoid the cult's executioners, make Gamaris and Nazraki pay for every moment of my humiliation. Well, Xenos, are you ready to serve me wholeheartedly and discharge your debt? Do not entertain any illusions, little creature. Marazhai's eyes narrow to two dark turquoise slits. It is enough that I am treating you almost as an equal by agreeing to an alliance. Look for a pet Xenos elsewhere. They will take us to the chasm now. Let us talk somewhere quiet. The Shrieker's Den will do. A turn of the head, a quick glance, a subtle nod. You take notice of a wordless conversation happening among some of your companions. Yes, we have much to discuss. I'll head there now. Do not make me wait. Hi, Marazhai is a Drukhari and a Draken of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest. Well, used to be. Marazhai does not use human weapons and can wear either Drukhari armor or, if he learns the required feature, Eldari armor. Marazhai's unique ability deals strength-based damage to Marazhai himself and inflicts a bleeding effect on him. While Marazhai is bleeding, he gains +3 resolve, and he can also obtain other bonuses as his power grows. Marazhai is also an assassin. Assassins have a unique parameter called lethality, which we know about, whose value can change over the course of combat and is equal to either the assassin's dodge or their dodge reduction, whichever is greater. Assassins have a passive keystone ability called Seek the Opening, which allows them to see their enemy's weak spots. If the assassin attacks a target from a side that has an opening, the attack will be particularly effective and deal additional damage equal to 10% of the target's maximum wounds. The active keystone ability, Aim for the Opening, allows the assassin to create additional openings on the side closest to them. I am familiar with all of that. Now we got Avis's Neuro Agonizer. Bloodstained proselytes, neuro-augmetic that turn pain into pleasure and enhance the owner's reflexes. Another gift for Trivantius. A Bloodseeker Clave. When the sword hits a bleeding enemy, it removes bleeding and inflicts toxin of the same power. Whoever gains % dodge until their next turn. That should be good on Marazhai based on what we just read. I will keep one set of the reinforced cable light armor because I'm not sure what Marazhai has equipped. Well, no, we want him to dodge, right? So this is probably better. We'll hold on to one of each. And compare later.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright. I'm gonna call it here. Next time we return to the chasm, I will level up my party and go speak to Marazhai and I guess level him up as well. Now my current plan with Marazhai We're going to use him to escape. That's the only reason we made the alliance in the first place. And of course, once we get back to real space, well, we won't have a need for him anymore, right? So, either way, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.